Man, this is one of the most saddest things I've probably heard in all of 2022. Tera is shutting down in June 30. That is crazy. That is the most craziest thing I've heard. Alright, so if you guys don't know, Tera's been around for almost 10 years now. Probably one of the first 3D action MMORPGs that kind of revolutionized some of the MMOs we have nowadays. I remember playing it well early on back in 2012. It's probably one of the most fun in MMOs I've had, other than coming from old school RuneScape and World of Warcraft Classic. Hearing this bearing news that Tera will be shutting down June 30th is a sad thing, and it's crazy. I feel like this is an end of an era. Let's just jump into it. So as of yesterday, this would be 4 days ago when this was announced, so I'm a little late, guys. So gameforge announced gave out a little forum or a little article explaining how the adventure finally ends. They say, "Hello Tera players, unfortunately we come bearing bad news. The Tera developers Bluehole and Gameforge kind of just wasn't really connecting right now. Apparently Bluehole decided this was it. They didn't have enough to give. Gameforge kind of urged it on from what I was reading about. Bluehole just said we're going to pull the trigger. So they decided to cease all work on Tera. After much consideration, the team in South Korea have come to the conclusion that they are no longer able to offer any more exciting. Bluehole just ran out of ideas, or they feel like the player base is crumbling. The player base was pretty good over in the European side of things. All of the North America, I know a lot of people stopped playing the game. I know the game was kind of dead for most part. The game was super buggy. There's a lot that was going on in Tera that was kind of a gray area, and they feel like as a developers that they didn't have any more exciting or at least satisfying content to give out to us, so they're like, we just gotta pull the plug. So as the last remaining publisher of Tera, it is with heavy heart that they must respect Bluehole's decision and will also have to shut down the game indefinitely. The Tera servers will be switched off at 10 a.m. Central Eastern Standard Time or 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on June 30th, 2022. Little more than almost a month and a half away from now. Until then, they will be running some permanent events in the hope that you'll at least be able to enjoy the final, I repeat, the final moments, the final months of Arborea. After nearly 10 long years, which it's been quite a long 10 years, from the game originally becoming a buy-to-play game, switching from that format to now a free-to-play game, it being on console, being one of the forefronts. I still remember playing Tera on my PS4, just grinding through levels, getting all the way to the level 70, then playing with my girl, and she's getting on the game and I showed her the game, or even my fellow YouTuber MMO Bite, how him and Mrs. Sticks even became a couple through Tera. She found him on his videos. It's so much that this game has brought us as a community, as the MMO community together, and a lot of things all stems back to Tera. Now, yes, Tera had the most rockiest, the most it was a crazy time. I'd say that it wasn't good. It had a lot of ups and downs, almost like anything. It's been 10 years. World of Warcraft is kind of running through that. It's hard to really keep that pressure going. Of course, a lot of bad decisions were made, a lot of good decisions were made. I do want to hear about your guys' moments that signified throughout your entire time playing through Tera. Throughout the last 10 years, what has been your favorite moment in playing Tera? You got almost 2 months left. The devs did say Tera will be coming to an end. They feel like they had a good run. They feel like they had a very good run with Tera, and I feel like they did have a good run. 10 years is a long time. 10 years to keep an MMO going, to keep us satisfied, keep us with content, patch fixes. No matter if the ideas were bad or good or sometimes the ugly, we as a community still kept this going, and the devs still sticked with us to the very end. That's all I wanted to tell you guys today. I just wanted to make a quick little update for the Outcast community, for you guys. I want to know in the comment section below, what was your moments? What was your favorite moment? Whether it was your favorite build, favorite dungeon you did. Like, I want to talk to you guys about it in the comment section below. And as well as make sure you like the video so that the algorithm can help me get this video out to others so that they can see, and if they're Tera fans as well, so they can at least get to play Tera one last time in the last final months. With that being said, Outcast, it's been your host, KSDTV, here at Chaotic Gang, signing out. Peace.
I make a manifest. I don't sleep, that's so weak. Don't plan to rest. I'm from a hood where you die if you don't pack a vest. No culinary degrees, but whipping crack the best. Chefing, hard times taught lessons. Praying every night to pull up in park Benzes. What's my home is what you call trenches. You wouldn't last a day seeing life through all lenses. It's all tension, no sun, and rain and plenty. Full-time job, still can never make a penny. I ain't